Let me introduce myself. My name is Philomena. I've been in the company for a good 15 years, so it's quite a while. It's a long time, isn't it? A very good friend of mine told me about Forever. I'd never heard of the company. I reluctantly went to the company presentation to have a look. And thank God I did, because when I went, I was busy ticking boxes. I just finished my education. I'm a lawyer by profession. And I had lots of debts, student loans and credit card debts. So I thought, if what they're saying is true, and I believe if something is real and you put in the effort, definitely you're going to get the results. So I said, I'm going to do everything they tell me to do, because I was desperate, because I wanted to be debt-free. I'm a lawyer by profession, and it was hard. Studying was hard. And that was my passion, though. I never start something that I don't finish. I was determined to finish. I did my law degree. I did my master's in law. And it was a very proud moment when I accomplished, because sometimes you start something doubting, don't you? But what you've got to do is to keep doing it. Then you think when you start working, it's going to get easier, but it's more hard work. So I was earning money, but the money wasn't mine. There was more month than money. I was paying everyone else, and there was nothing left for me. And that's why I decided to join Forever. And all I could see was £1,000 a month. I wanted to earn 1,000 to help pay off my debts. I didn't even see the bigger picture. I was tired of looking forward to the weekend. And the more I did Forever, the more I fell in love with what I had my hands on. So Forever found me. I wasn't particularly looking, but I believe nothing happens by accident. I must have attracted it somehow to myself. Both my parents were business owners. And I know anything you put your effort in, definitely you're going to get the results. So when I joined Forever, all I wanted to know is there training and support? That's all I wanted to know. And what do I need to develop? What skills do I need in order to push my business forward? And the good thing is we have a fantastic platform. We have amazing training. And it's through the training that I've been able to develop my skills, as you can see there, about finding prospects. Do you ever speak to people and then they ask you, how am I going to find people, isn't it? They don't need to worry about how they're going to find it, because there's a lot of training, and it's a skill that you develop. How to invite prospect to a business presentation. How to present effectively. So I've had to learn all these skills, as in anything. Whether you're learning how to drive or how to ride a bike, it's a practice. But it's a practice with the intention of getting perfect with what you're doing. So at the beginning, I used to be very harsh on myself and beat up myself, but I understood that I had to learn the language, isn't it? As in anything. So the words were not coming out right, but it's through the trainings and listening to the leaders, I was able to develop and know how to talk to prospects and how to invite prospects. How to close. How do you close a prospect? Also, when you're working with your team members, you've got to make sure that they're efficient, or they're working, they're work in progress and being efficient in all these different areas. What about promoting events? And sometimes we forget the importance of promoting events. And I've got people in my team, and I can know they can probably double and triple their business if only they can promote the events available in Forever. So it's important to work these 8 areas, and how to develop leaders. But for you to develop a leader, you have to be a leader yourself, isn't it? You've got to want to be the best that you can be, because your team is going to do what you're going to do. So these are, it's simple, isn't it? Once you know how, isn't it? But Forever shows you how. So this is my activity. So you need to have some recruiting methods, and you need to have some retailing methods. And how did I learn this? Through the trainings. So what activity are you doing? What sort of recruiting methods do you have in place? So I use flyers. There's no way you can build a business without flyers. And when someone joins my business, the first thing I want them to do is get flyers. And it's another way of having retention in your team as well. When they have flyers, because they're thinking, now, I have these flyers, I might as well get them to the people out there. Contact marketing. No one ever taught me how to do contact marketing. How did I learn how to do contact marketing? I came for a training like this, and Jen Leach was presenting on how she goes out and talks to people. Then guess what? I went out and practiced it. Was it hard? Of course, it was hard at the beginning. I was used to clients coming into the office, but I had to learn the art of going out, isn't it? And talking to people. What about tabletops, referrals, events? But you can see some of these recruiting methods also, you can use them as retailing methods, isn't it? So when you're doing those tabletops, some of them will want, to purchase the products. But you also need to be looking for business owners as well, people who want to change their lives. The way I look at it is I wasn't looking for forever. But I count myself as being lucky that forever found me, because it's completely changed my life. So you need to look into the activity that you're doing. You have your recruiting activity in place, and you have your retailing activity in place. And I believe you cannot build a business without a weekly plan. If you have a good week, every week for 52 years, that's a fantastic year, isn't it? and that's what I believe. So if you just know what you're going to do every week, yes, you know what your end goal is, what you want for the month, and what you want for the year, but just concentrate on what you're going to do every single week. And this business is all about action. So you can see this is usually my usual week. So I usually have about 250 flyers out. I have 6 one-to-ones. And I love one-to-ones. With 6 one-to-ones every single week, face-to-face, one-to-ones, I can recruit 2 to 4 people. And what happens with the one-to-ones, yes, you're presenting the business for people to join the business. But guess what? Some of them will not want the business, but they'll buy the products. So what do? I remove my brochure and I just talk about the products in the brochure. If I have products with me, I retail immediately. Guess what? You can get a referral from that person, can't you? You can also deliver a pack box as well. So I love one-to-ones because you connect with people. And what I find, because you're talking to them, some of them even pay me before I've delivered the products, because you've created that rapport. So I don't see how someone can build an amazing business without having the art of one-to-one. And I love meeting people and talking to people and getting to know people. And then you need to be adding names into your contacts, people that you're talking to. And it's important to keep following up. And also the weekly BP. When my upline met up with me for the one-to-one, I didn't get it. Firstly, I was 1 hour late because I wasn't interested in whatever she was talking about. I was a bit skeptical, so I was 1 hour late. So when I arrived, she was angry, and I was not happy to be there. So I didn't get anything. I didn't understand it. Where did I get it? At the business presentation. I went to the business presentation and I met other people. So I would never have joined Forever if I didn't go for the business presentation. So if my friend had not invited me, she would have done an injustice to me, isn't it? Because I'd still be broke, in debt, trying to pay my student debts. And Forever, I caught the bigger picture at the business presentation. So you need to have a weekly BP, and you need to have some personal development where you're polishing your skills as well. And of course, I have team support, so as you're building a business, make sure you have some things in place. So some of these might work for you, so you can pick and choose what's gonna work for you. For me, the WhatsApp page for me is very quick because I can, for my open business, the people that I'm directly working with, I can quickly send them a message and I know if it has reached them. If it's an important message, and then I call them to re-emphasize the importance of either a training or whatever it is that I'm promoting. Business presentations there again, and that's where I meet my leaders, all the people that are committed to coming to the business presentation. That's where we catch up. So I might find we're not talking on the phone a lot, but we catch up at the business presentation. Then you know how they're going. If they had a good week, or any challenges they might be having, you can be able to talk at the business presentation. So it's very effective, and you can keep track of what's happening in your team. And then I have some leaders training and also promoting other people's trainings as well, because I want them to hear from other people, get ideas from them, and also they can pick and choose what they want to implement into their team as well. So if you're here and you're building your team, you need to start forming your own team support. I started when it was very small, about supervisor, but it grows, and as you're doing it, you're polishing your skills as well. So when I joined Forever, all I wanted was about £1,000 a month. That's all I saw. I never thought about the international travel. But immediately I concentrated on going for these incentives. My business grew. So these incentives are there to help you grow your business. And also the beauty is you're able to experience the world for free. And these are some of the pictures of me and my team. I have a good African-based business. I have a good residual income from Africa. I'm originally from Kenya. I have a bit of a Kenyan accent. So, and I've been able to go and help my friends and family as well to grow their business. So, you know, you can see there some pictures when I was in Singapore. And I've been to Hawaii. You can see I love water sports. It's simply amazing. And the hotels, especially the room in Hawaii, honestly, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. just to experience the breeze from the ocean, the fresh air. It's amazing, amazing. And lastly, we were in Dubai, and you can see that's my family there. So I joined to earn £1,000 a month, but my family has also been able to experience the benefits of Forever. So we all qualified for the holiday in Dubai, and Forever paid for it. It's an amazing feeling when it's a bonding as a family, isn't it? So we went there for the desert safari, and of course meeting Rex Mon. They say you're the sum total of the 5 people you closely associate with, isn't it? So I think rubbing shoulders with Rex, something is rubbing onto me as well. And what about the chairman bonus check? This year is going to be my 6th level 2 chairman bonus check. Thanks to Forever. Yeah, thanks to Forever. So thinking back, all I saw was what? £1,000 a month. And then I decided, you know what, maybe I should aim for the chairman bonus. And once you do it, what happens to your team members? They also believe it's doable, isn't it? But it starts with you. So you do it, and you find your team member will do it as well. This was the last check in Dubai as a thank you from Forever for taking care of the 7-day plan, for having a good week for 52 weeks. So I've got my own mission statement. So here's it back. I thought, you know what, if Forever has a mission statement and I'm the CEO of my own business, I need to have my own mission statement. So, you know, I will lead by example. I will not expect my team to do anything that I'm not willing to do. So I need to do it to teach my team members. And the sky is the lower limit. You know, in Forever, you know, from what I've achieved from Forever, it's beyond what I ever dreamt of. So the sky is the lower limit for all of us. So I believe to be successful in Forever, you need to have a PhD attitude. You need to be passionate about helping people, about achieving your goals, about being the best that you can be. You need to be hungry for success. You need to have a deep down burning desire. When I'm working with someone, I'm thinking, how best can I help this person? Yeah, I know that the person needs to meet me halfway, but I need to do the best that I can do for the people that are coming into my team. So we need to have a PhD attitude. You know, my mom always said that you're the driver of your own life. You know, we are where we are today because of actions or inactions that we've done in the past. But with Forever, every day is a new day. Everything becomes possible in your life when you take responsibility for everything that happens. You are the hero of the story, and nobody is coming to save you. But Forever is here for you, and Forever will save you as it has saved me. Thank you very much.